What is going on, YouTube? ModzvilleUSA, and here we are with part 2 of the RGH tutorial series. In this episode, we're going to be getting you ready to go online if that's what you want to do, making sure your console is completely up to date on the latest dashboard and it has the avatar data installed. Alright, so following off from our last guide, we are here in Aurora, but we're going to need to go to the original dashboard. So if you set it up like we did, you could boot it up and hold X while the console is booting, but what I'm going to do is hit back, and we're going to go to File Manager. We're going to go to Flash dash.xex. So this will get us to the original dashboard. Alright, here we are. Now, if we were to sign in right now, we would not. As you can see, we've got these ghosty characters. Updating profile. Let's choose an avatar. We'll get the white guy who thinks he's a black guy. Save and exit. Number 1. Oop. Back in Aurora. So File Manager. Flash. Dash.xex. Oh, I do have the avatar update already. Nice. Well, alright. So now we're going to check to see what dash we are on. So we're going to go Console Settings. Go down to System Info 17526. That is what it is. And to make this future proof, what we're going to do is go on our computer. I'm going to load up web browser of choice and type in Xbox 360 dashboard update. And click this support.xbox. And you will see here the current OS version is 17526, which is what I'm currently running on the Xbox. Now, if your avatars are not showing up and you just got, they look a little ghosty, then you only have a portion of the update installed. So what you're going to need to do is console won't update. We're going to hit next on this. Then we're going to go to copy the update to a USB flash drive. Then we're going to go to how to get the new Xbox 360 update. And we're going to go to download the update file. While that's downloading, we're going to plug the flash drive we used previously into our computer. Now make sure you're only doing this if your dashboard was currently on the most up-to-date dashboard. These need to match. If you try to install the system update from a lower dashboard, you will brick your Xbox 360. I repeat, you will brick it. We have a guide for that after this portion, so stick around for that. But yes, only continue forward with this portion if your dashboards are matching, which mine are, as you saw. Okay, I'm not responsible if you brick anything. I laid it out for you. Let's go. So system update. We're going to open this, and we're going to take this file and drag it to our flash drive. Alright, here's our USB drive here. We'll pull this over. Alright, now we got it. We're going to plug that back into our 360. Alright, so I installed the 17526 files onto my flash drive. As you can see, my current dashboard is 17526. You only want to do this if they match. Make sure they match before proceeding. Now what we're going to want to do is go into Dash Launch, My Games, hit up Aurora, okay, I'm going to boot up Dash Launch, we're going to go to Behavior. This No Updater tab is enabled. We're going to want to disable that. And then we're going to go R. We're going to save our dash launch file. Back out. And now, if you didn't have the avatar update, it should have already asked you if you wanted to update. If not, all you gotta do is boot a program, like so let's say Freestyle. And when you go to boot the program, it'll say an update is available. It'll pull it from the flash drive and update for you. Since I already have it, you can tell because this character is actually a character and not some white ghost looking thing. Good to go. Now, here's the second half of this. This portion is for those of you who are on an older dashboard. So what we're going to do is go back to the stock dash. Okay, we can't get to it from here. Or can we? Let's go guide, system settings. Yeah. To Aurora. Alright. File manager. Flash. Dash.xex. Okay, so settings. System. Console settings. System info. So let's say your dashboard is way too low. You're on an RGH console, Jtag console, and you want to get this up to the latest version. You already checked online and there is a newer version. Well, here's what you need to do. First off, we're going to need to go back to Aurora. Next, we're going to go to Flash 360, which we installed in part 1 of this series. I'm going to boot it up. And once you're in here, you're going to press X. Alright. Press any button to exit. So that created a backup of our NAND dump, which you're going to want to keep, cherish that, keep it safe. So that will have created it here. HDD1, apps, Flash 360, flash dump. So we're going to hit X on this, copy, I'm gonna hit RB, go down to USB 0. I'm gonna paste this to the root of our flash drive. Alright, and now we're going to need our CPU key as well. So what you're going to want to do is turn off your Xbox 360 and turn it on by hitting the eject button, which I'll do right now. Alright, I kind of jumped the gun here. I didn't load it by pushing eject. There's one other thing you want to make note of before getting your CPU key or after, whatever. This is just something you want to be very, very sure of. So we're going back into dash launch, and right down at the bottom right of the screen you see the details of the console: board Jasper, flash Jasper, type glitch 2. Make a note of what that says. If it says glitch 1 or glitch 2, really need to make a note of that, because sometimes XE build will mess that up. I've had to do it with glitch 2. This is a 1.2, which is technically a 2. I've had it mess it up to where it will default as the wrong one, and if that's the case, that will temporarily brick your system unless you have a NAND flasher, which many people do not. So just double check that one. Alright, now we're going to do the whole eject thing. Check to see what our CPU key is. Alright, so I just turned my console on with the eject button. There it goes, booting to Zell. Sweet. So you're going to want to let it do its thing. Then eventually, it will show us our CPU key. And there's our CPU key. The long string of numbers. So we're going to keep this up. You can take a picture. I'd recommend that. And now I will have a link to this in the description, but I'm just going to type it in for now. We're going to go to xbl.ninja on our computer. Log in, yada yada. We're going to go to this downloads page, and here we're going to go click here to download XE build and plugin files. Open it up, and we'll see this XE build GUI. This is what we need. So you can always count on the Ninja website to have the latest version. So you can see it's for 17526. We'll drag this to the desktop. Alright, now we're going to open XE build and plug our flash drive into the computer, and we're going to need that dump file that we got. Cool. USB-C, no, USB drive, flash dump.bin. I'm going to copy that to XE build. Nice. Right click this. We're going to run it as administrator. Okay. The source file. It found the source file for us automatically. Very nice. The CPU key, it does not know it already. So here's what you want to check before going any further. Remember when we checked in dash launch to see if it said glitch 2 or glitch 1, or it said glitch 2 and it auto chose RGH2. If yours said glitch 2 and it auto chose RGH1, then you're going to need to manually change it. Just make sure that you make it sure it's the same as what it was in dash launch. So for glitch 2, make sure it's free boot RGH 2.0. If it's in glitch 1, make sure it's free boot RGH 1. Alright, cool. Now CPU key. This is why we booted it to Zell. So you're going to want to manually punch that in. So let's see. Get a little picture-on-picture action going here. Cool. So I'm going to type that in. Great. So if you type it in correctly, you will get the option to generate a hacked image. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Now once that's done, your exe build folder will have a new file called updateflash.bin. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And then we're going to go back to our flash drive. Right click, paste. Really nice. Now once you do that, just plug it back in to your RGH, turn it off, and then boot it back up to Zell again. So we're going to hit the eject button with the flash drive plugged in. And you'll see this found update flash.bin, power off if you don't want to flash the NAND. We're just going to go ahead and flash it. For the sake of learning, I don't really need to, but, you know, we're holding hands here. I'll take you for a stroll through the park. How you like them apples? Cool, it's written, so I'm closing my DVD drive. I'm going to unplug my flash drive, turn the 360 off, and restart it normally. Now I'd make sure to unplug your Wi-Fi adapter or your Ethernet cable when doing this, just because it most likely got rid of our launch INI file. We'll see, but I believe it will. Nope. Still good. Still booting to Aurora. So now we are up to date. If you had to do this part though, however, you will also need to get the other portion of your avatar update. So like we did earlier in the video, Xbox 360 dashboard, go here, go next, copy to a USB drive, how to get the new update, copy to a USB flash drive, download the file. You already have it. So we open it back up, copy this to the root of our flash drive, which I've already done. And you can go ahead, plug your flash drive in, go to dash launch. Whoops, nope. Not what I meant to do. B to exit. Actual dash launch. Here. Cool, so just go down to behavior. Behavior. Make sure no updater is disabled. Hit RB. Hit X to save. A to load. Hit back. Now if your flash drive is plugged in with the system update files, it will tell you that there's an update available, and go ahead and accept that. And that's all there is to it, y'all. The pretty future-proof way of doing this. This is how you check. This is where you get the files. This is how you flash a console. All of that. So you should be good for the remainder of the Xbox 360 life, however long that may be. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it helpful. And in the next video, I'll show you how to copy games to your hard drive in Aurora, as well as Freestyle Dash. And then we got mod menus, and then we got all that stuff. Emulators, RetroArch, how to add stealth servers. We got a lot down the pipes. So stick around, and thanks for watching.